As the monsoon ramps up, severe weather from rain and windstorms known as haboobs have derailed trains, delayed flights, and forced transportation officials to shut down roads. This week, we're hearing from the Arizona Department of Transportation about dust detection software meant to improve safety on a stretch of I-10 between Tucson and Phoenix. We visited a construction site with ADOT Public Information Officer Tom Herman between Picacho Peak Road and Sunshine Boulevard in Pinal County. Across Arizona, since the year 2000, at least 40 people have died in car accidents caused by dust storms, and dust storms factored into more than 1,200 crashes.
This project really is ground zero for dust storms and dust-related crashes in Arizona. So we looked here, and over a 5-year period, we had more dust-related crashes on this section of I-10, about 2 miles south of where we're standing.
According to ADOT, from 2010 to 2015, dust factored into 85 crashes on I-10 between Eloy and Picacho Peak. In 2016, the department received a federal grant to help fund its dust detection program. In the same stretch, crews are also widening the interstate, straightening lanes and building a new interchange at State Route 87. This has been a dangerous area. Technology is also part of this. How reliable will that be in preventing death and other just collisions in general?
We are putting technology in place. We're using that technology when our short-range radar that'll be located right along the freeway detects that there are too many dust particles and therefore visibility is too low. Signs will be automated, variable speed limits will be automated. At the same time, the camera system that we're installing will send images back to our traffic operations center in Phoenix. And our operations center that works 24 hours a day, holidays, weekends, every day of the year, those folks will be able to look at the cameras, see in real time what the situation is, and if we need to make adjustments, whether it's to the speed limit or to the messages that are ahead, we can do that. One of the key things, though, is we're using proven technology. We're not using something new. We know the short-range radar that we have works. It's worked in many places before. The long-range radar is much like the radar TV stations use to watch for approaching storms, and it'll look out in the desert. We've all been there when there's been a dust storm or a heavy rainstorm, or even in northern Arizona where you've seen heavy snow. You can't really see. You want to get to that destination. The smart thing to do is to pull aside. Our slogan is pull aside, stay alive. We want you to get off the freeway, turn off your lights, take your feet off the brake, put your parking brake on, leave your seatbelt on to protect yourself, and let the storm pass. Most of the time, the storms will come by, whether it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and you can sit there in your car. That's the much better choice than to drive on through the dust storm. If you're 30 minutes late, people will understand because the dust storm will reach us all.
Getting a warning that a storm is coming will hopefully improve after fall of next year when ADOT anticipates the project will wrap up. And as funding becomes available, there could be other projects like this in the future?
One of the great advantages of this project is we'll know how it all works. We designed this over about a 9-month period. If there are any challenges in setting everything up, we'll know that from this project. Then we can look and say, okay, if funding's available, do we look at San Simon? Do we look at I-8 closer to Yuma? Or I-10 in western Arizona? We can't stop a dust storm. What we can do is give you the information as a driver so that you can pull aside and let the dust storm pass. This is all about providing a safer environment for drivers between Phoenix and Tucson.